Hello again and welcome to another Psalm in the Palm. Today we're in Psalm 146. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord, O my soul. I will praise the Lord while I live. I will sing praises to my God while I have my being. Do not trust in princes and mortal man in whom there is no salvation. His spirit departs, he returns to the earth. In that very day his thoughts perish. How blessed is he whose help is the God of Jacob, whose hope is in the Lord his God, who made heaven and earth, the sea and all that is in them, who keeps faith forever, who executes justice for the oppressed, who gives food to the hungry. The Lord sets the prisoners free. The Lord opens the eyes of the blind. The Lord raises up those who are bowed down. The Lord loves the righteous. The Lord protects the strangers. He supports the fatherless and the widow, but he thwarts the way of the wicked. The Lord will reign forever. Your God, O Zion, to all generations. Praise the Lord. Again, this is a psalm of praise that exalts God, and it makes a comparison in a way between God and man. And the psalmist is basically saying, listen, you have to trust God. Man is frail. He passes away. Don't put your hope and your trust in people. Now, listen very carefully to what I'm going to say here, because God uses people. A good example of this is when I have a medical problem, I go to the doctor, but my hope isn't in the doctor. My hope is in the God who created the doctor, who created the world, who created my body, who created all that's available to heal and bring healing to this body. Can God heal me himself? Of course, he's done miracles in the past, but he can also use this person. But my hope isn't in that person. My hope is in the God. We have many leaders, and whether they're political, whether they're religious, whether they lead us as teachers or parents, our hope shouldn't rest solely in those people. Our hope should rest in God. And the psalmist goes on to explain why. Because God is all powerful. He's the one who made the heavens and the earth. God is faithful. His faithfulness doesn't stop. There's no end to it. God is not going to wake up one day and say, well, I'm not going to be faithful to this promise anymore. No, he's consistent in who he is, and he doesn't change. He is a God of justice. He will not let wickedness continue forever. Sometimes his justice doesn't come about the way we would want or in the timing that we want. But to be honest with you, God has proved throughout history his justice is perfect. We may argue with that, we may fight against that, but God is a God who cares for the poor, the needy, the oppressed, the stranger, the alien, all those who are hopeless and helpless. God is able to raise up those who are proud, those who are arrogant, those who are wicked. He will judge. He will bring about his judgment in his time and in his way. God is powerful. God is faithful. God is a God of justice, and he cares about us. Are you going to put your faith and trust in people? No matter how reliable that person has been in the past, no matter how fond you are of that person, they're going to fail. They might not fail in what they're able to do, but they're going to eventually die. They can't sustain what they're doing. We as human beings are limited, but God is limitless. He is the God of the universe. He is the God who made it all, and he is the God who cares for you. Now, this is a theme that we've seen over and over and over again in the Psalms, and I pray that you would join the psalmist in praising the Lord, in extolling him, and lifting up your voice to him. Again, if God is who he is, not only does that mean what it means for us, but it's something that we need to tell others about. We need to share what God has done for us and who we understand and know God to be, because people need that encouragement. People need that hope. And I pray that you would know that hope, and I pray that you would pass that hope on today. God bless you, and we'll talk again next time in another Psalm in the Palms.